Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the fourth grade concept of modeling division. This is standard 4.4E in the great state of Texas. We are using item number 25 of the 2024 released STAAR test. This is a new item type called drag and drop. And if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So drag and drop means this is a 2-point question, right? And we need to answer these. And you notice I could use each answer more than once if I wanted to. So we need to answer all three. And if we put something in all three, it's going to gray out, meaning we've successfully submitted an answer. But if we only select two, it's not going to go gray. And we're going to get a warning sign that says, you have not answered everything. So we want to answer all three, and this is how the scoring works for this particular problem. If you get three correct, you get 2 points. If you only get two out of the three correct, you're going to get 1 point. And if you get zero correct, or even if you get one correct, you are going to get 0 points, nothing. So let's make sure we get everything. We have an array here. We need to find an equation that could be used to find the number of unit squares in each row of the array. All right, so we need to find an equation to find the number of unit squares in each row of the array. Well, we've got a few different options here, right? How many squares are in each row? Well, we can count that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so this is 12 across like this. All right, so what I'm looking for is I'm looking for an equation that can be used to find it. Well, the answer is 12. So I want to put 12 right there in my answer box. That's going to be my quotient. Now, how do we build the rest of this so this works? Well, let's think about what we know about arrays. Normally, when we're thinking about arrays, we think of multiplication. We think of how many rows and then how many are in each row. We already know that there are 12 in each row. How many rows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's 7 rows, and there are 12 in each row. All right, so what can I do with 7 and 12? Normally what we would do is we would multiply to find out how many are in the total array. 7 times 12, right? That should be a basic fact. If you don't know it, we could still do our 2 by 1 multiplication, right? 7 and 2 is 14, and then that's going to be a 7, and then add one more is 8. All right, so all together, the whole thing has got 84. Now, take a look at what we're trying to build here. We are trying to build an equation that can be used to find the number of unit squares in each row. We already know that each row has 12. Well, one thing that we learn in third and fourth grade is that multiplication and division are what we call inverse operations. They're opposites. They undo each other. And so when we write fact families, what we normally do is we will write a fact family with 2 multiplication sentences and 2 division sentences. If we do addition subtraction, it's going to be 2 addition, 2 subtraction. So how can I build on this fact family to help me answer this question? I know that 7 times 12 equals 84 because that's what it shows. I could also, right, I could also use the commutative property. That lets me swap the order. So I can say 8, I could say 12, excuse me, times 7 equals 84. So I could just take my two factors and swap them. Now, I also need to know that I can build some division number sentences with this. Now, when we're talking about division, your dividend is the largest number. So that's the total. Your total goes first. So I can say 84, right, divided by 12 equals 7. To be a fact family, it needs to use the same three numbers, 84, 12, and 7. Or it's this last one that's going to help us. 84 divided by 7 gets us 12. We can use this to answer this. So we can say 84 divided by 7 equals 12.